Hi everyone, welcome to my Plan With Me video for the month of November. I am Janelle from stickermama.com and I wanted to show you my monthly setup for the month of November. So first off, I was going to go over this budgeting kit that's available in my Etsy shop. It's B11, A, B, and C, D. So there's 4 sheets available, A, B, C, D. All of them are B11 for budget for the 11th month. And first off, I was going to show you the sheet A. So I put sheet A on the sheet right before the November tab. On this sheet comes with a hexagon to cover up that hexagon, November sticker to place up here, and then you have a narrow washi, a little bit larger washi that coordinates with all my month of November stuff. And then we have washi strips for income, where you have estimated and actual and where they're over or under. Total income, space where you can write there. Expenses, again, where it's estimated, actual, plus or over. And then total expenses, where you can write in your actual numbers. Savings and total savings. And I love using this sheet because it gives us a lot of space to write in your different expenses, and you can totally customize it to your needs. So if you only need one line item for income, then you would set it up that way. If you needed 2 lines for you and your spouse, or perhaps you want to keep it by job, whatever, it gives you a lot of flexibility. Also for savings, maybe you only track one savings account, then you don't need so many lines. And that's the way I set it up, is income on top, your expenses, and how much I went into savings. So that is sheet A, like I said, and I use it on the lined paper before the November tab. After the November tab, on the dots grid page, I use the rest of the kit. So it's item B, C, and D. And the way I set this up is normally I'll do November sinking funds. There's a washi strip that says November seeking funds, and then a narrow washi strip that says category, how much you started with, what you added to that account, what you needed to take away for that account, and how much that account ended for the month of November. Then next is this big section of lined paper, paper that you can write on, where you write in what categories you have, etc. What's awesome about the rest of these kits is they all come with those lined pages or lined areas, and which makes it flexible. Again, I normally will cut these if I need them extra, such as I do not need this many on my debt tracker. I don't have that many credit cards. I have 3 that I'm tracking. So, and sometimes 4. So say I have 4, I will cut out the line 4. And then this section I can add to maybe my categories I want to track for weekly spending. So sheet D is November's weekly spending, and maybe I need this section to be larger. So I can use whatever I don't need for like the debt tracker, etc. So I set it up just where I put my November seeking funds up here, my washi for category, and then how many line items I need that I'm tracking for seeking funds. Normally, they are property taxes, Christmas or a gift account. So it's Christmas and all other gifts for the birthdays or whatever. I just normally label it gifts. And then I have a primary savings account, and I also have a savings account for our 25th wedding anniversary trip that we're going to go on. So those are normally the sinking funds I have going right now. Every month, I hope, as I get out of debt, I'll have more seeking funds, so that way I don't go into debt. I will always have money to take care of those items that, car repair, etc. And then next, I will put my debt tracker. So I'll put debt tracker next. I'll list my credit cards, how much balance I have, what I paid, how much my interest is, and what I'm going to end with the month, and use whatever lines I need. Like I said, normally 3 or 4. And then another washi strip to add those items. Then my weekly spending will take up the rest of it. So it'll be this strip here, and then however many lines I can keep on that same page. You can't use all of the lines, that just won't fit, but it is nice that you can make it adjustable to fit for your planning needs. or you can just use one of them if you wanted, or two, and maybe not use all three. But I use, like I said, all three on that. Now for my November productivity page, so I use this, again, available in my Etsy shop. This is P11, stands for Productivity Month 11 for November. So it comes with a nice November sticker to cover up here. I also like to rename birthdays to special events. That way I can track birthdays, I can track holidays, whatever, anniversaries, whatever special events that are happening in that month. And then I do have a sticker for monthly goals. I think that's perfectly fine to keep as is. I also have itty bitties hexagon stickers to cover over those too. That way it is all matching. And then this here is, I have a sticker for currently, and that goes here. And then for currently, I have these little flags, and I'll read you them. So there's one that says reading, watching, listening to, excited for, feeling, loving, planning, wanting. So you can customize this section with these items here if you would like, and keep track of what you're doing. And then my large routine sticker. So that'll cover up the very bottom. And you can track all your habits, routines, etc. that you want to track for the month. So that's where I set up my productivity page. And then next, of course, is for the month of November. So let me go over my monthly kit for you. So this is for C11 and the letter A. So for calendar, November, and then month A for this kit. And so there is a large header that'll cover this section over here. There's same large header for this section over on that other side. I also include, say, the first part of November. Calendar has October days in it. I don't care for that, so I have a long sticker to cover over that. And then on this Thursday for Halloween, I'm also going to cover up that box. I don't care to track anything from the month before or the month going, like if there was any December days. This month we don't have. So I'm perfectly fine with that. Also comes with some matching little mini washi strips down here. For the notes section, I have notes. You have a section for goals, events, this month, and then also a few different little cute icons. Like in November, we're falling back for daylight savings times. We're going to celebrate Veterans Day. Obviously, Thanksgiving's coming, and it's Election Day. All right, and here's my monthly calendar kit all set up. And flip back over here to November's productivity page. Then I have my November Seeking Funds, debt tracker, and weekly spending, and then my full page for my budget for November. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a great week.